Hi. So this is the first day I've had off in a while, and I think today I'd like to pick up some trash in different places around where I live, but I'm gonna need some more room if I'm gonna be filling the back of this with some trash bags. So let's get this all taken care of first. So, as you can see, I had to put the spare tire back into my vehicle because I helped someone change their tire and I needed the jack out of the back of my car. But I've laid down my limited edition Scooby-Doo floor mats. They're not limited, they're just normal. But anyway, I put these back down here because they're rubber and they're going to protect the lining of the back of my vehicle from nasty trash juices if those leak out when we're picking up trash. So let's get the rest of my junk in the car. All right, we got everything prepped and ready to go for the trash cleanup. I have everything I'm gonna need, so I've got my vest that I think we're gonna put on today. We're gonna be near some roads, I'm thinking. Gloves, of course, grabber, and a bag of trash that I've already filled with stuff from my car. There was a lot in there, so there's your reminder. Go clean your car today if you have some time, all right? And drink water. Let's go pick up some trash. Okay, we found an area with plenty of trash to pick up, and it also gives me a good opportunity to talk about something really important when it comes to litter and pollution in the especially urban environments like this. So here's the area where we are. It's kind of like a back street, so I assume a lot of people have come here to just dump trash that they don't want to deal with. You can see it's all along the side of the road. We've got some tires, boxes, cans, other little pieces of plastic and stuff like that. But most importantly, I want to know if you can see what the biggest problem is. So this is a hill, right? This is all going downhill. So imagine when it rains and the water trickles down and it's running along the edge of the road, because as we know, roads kind of bump in the middle to make the water flow off either side so that there's not a river in the middle of all the roads. So as the water goes off to the side, it's going to pick up all of this trash and float it right down the side here. And that's why it's all built up along the side. And this is where it's all trying to go. Right into the sewers. Now, that water is going to go into the sewers and then goes back into the cycle of water of, you know, the city or wherever you are as well. All of this trash is going to get mixed in with that water, and of course water is purified before it's used for other purposes like drinking or showering or, you know, being delivered to the home or any other reason. But think about how much toxic pollution is going into that water that then has to be purified out. You know, so anytime any of this pollution is here, that's getting in, which then has to be removed. And imagine how much is wasted having to remove all of that, you know? Imagine if we were able to take better care of areas like this, removing trash, so then we didn't have to work as hard to purify the water. Of course, I mean, we still would do that, but, you know, then we would lessen the work on how much it takes to purify water for us to use and drink. So we're gonna go ahead and clean this all up and try to make this look nice. So let's get started. All right, we just filled up about 2.5 bags with stuff from the area right over there. So here they are right here. One of them is just filled with that giant carpet you probably saw me struggling with to get in there. That took 2 bags just to get it nice and sealed up tight. There's the full bag that we filled with just trash, and here's the one we're working on now. That'll probably get picked up pretty soon with all the stuff we have left. You can see it just littered all down there. But we're gonna work our way all the way down this side here to that drain. Next we have this little tire area, and probably lots of bottles and little plastic things as well. So let's keep it going. So we have added another bag to our pile, as well as this big tire here. We are still making good progress. We've cleaned up a lot of the side of the road here. There is, if we look a little further back into this brush, some boxes and stuff back there. I think I'll grab some of those bigger ones there and try to get as much as I can, but I don't think I want to go in the weeds too far there. Still have quite a bit on the side of the road leading down to the drain, but we're making fast progress, and we will get down there very shortly. See you soon. Tell me, Is it irony to find a weed trimmer box in the middle of a ton of weeds? I don't know. But what I do know is that actually this is a sidewalk. This is a sidewalk that goes right by the road here, but you would have no idea because of the growth that has happened over it. Yikes. But we're gonna continue trying to pull out these boxes. For the record, that gentleman just drove up and said, "Thank you so much for what you're doing. Keep up the good work, and you've got some sexy elbows." I'm not making this up. Alrighty, little progress update. We have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags. Couldn't count it without pointing at it, so don't judge me. And a tire. So we've made quite a bit of progress here. We've cleaned up this big stretch from about up there all the way down here to about where my little grabber is down there. You can probably see it. So we're on the home stretch here. Just a few more feet until we get to the drain, and we'll get that nice and cleaned up, and hopefully it'll look really satisfying. And I have sexy elbows. All right, we finally made it. The moment you've been waiting for, the drain area where it is bad. But this is probably only gonna be like 3 bags or so, which actually sounds like a lot now that I say that out loud. In any case, we are gonna get this all nice and cleaned up. I wanna get a good shot of this, but I'm afraid because it's literally in the middle of an intersection that someone's gonna run over the camera or me. So I will try to find a place that is nice and out of the way, but also giving a good view. Let's get this thing cleaned up. Also, I just thought of this. If any of you have a suggestion for a way for the bag to stay open when I'm holding it with one hand, I don't know if they make a product for that, like maybe a ring that holds it open or something, or a carrier for a trash bag, but it is really hard to keep the bag open with one hand when I'm putting it in with the grabber. So if you have any suggestions, leave it in the comments below or something like that. That's it. We cleaned up the entire drain. Look at the area now and what it used to be. I'll flash up like a little video of before so you can see what it looked like. But in any case, we've cleaned it all up except for this little Hall's cough drop wrapper, which probably could have killed like 30 people. So good thing we grabbed that. In any case, I did actually want to talk about something kind of more serious. The people who watch these videos are not people who I assume are littering. Right? If you watch these videos, I doubt you're throwing giant bags of trash out onto the street or, you know, throwing litter out the window of your car and stuff like that. If you are, please don't do that. But I really doubt that's the kind of demographic who is going to have access and the drive to want to watch these kinds of videos. And the reason I'm making these videos is not to try to stop those people from doing that. I mean, of course, that would be great, but it's to inspire people who have the privilege to go out and do these kinds of pickups to do that. The people who are throwing these trash out, the last thing on their mind is caring about the environment or something like that. They're probably worrying about feeding themselves or their family, right? So I want to inspire people who have the privilege like I do, the free time, the health, the drive, that can go out and pick up trash and help make a difference in the world to do that. And I hope that I inspire you to do that. Thank you. And there it is, our load for the day. We've got, let's count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bags of trash full today from this side of the street and the drain that we picked up, including our friend the tire here. That's a huge load today, and I'm pretty proud of all the progress we've made. However, before we left off, I did want to share with you some treasures that I found today. Amongst the trash, I did find something worth keeping. Some safety glasses here that are unscratched. They're just a little bit dirty, so clean those up, and now that's like a pair of safety glasses for free. And also this glass mason jar with handle on it that doesn't have any cracks in it. But what it does have is a little label that says Pamela's 55 Shades of Grey. So clearly this came from somebody's 55th birthday or something like this, but it says Shades of Grey on the side with like a little like saucy masquerade mask, a little emblem on the side there. So I don't know, maybe able to clean that up and put a plant in it, or even just recycle the glass. Okay, I'm still tired of this.